So the time is 9:30 and we're just making our departure from Pakowao beachfront camp, and had a lovely 3 nights here. Sunrises, sunsets, moonrise have been spectacular. Probably leaving on a good day because the wind's got up and it's a bit chilly, but the sun is shining and we are making our way back towards Nelson. Not all the way into Nelson, but we're going to hopefully be heading towards Mapua. So yeah, we're in for a good day. It's a good travel day today. Look at that. We decided to carry on all the way through to Murchison from Pakowao, and we are staying at the Murchison NZMCA camp, or park, sorry, NZMCA park. And these parks are available for members, only $3 each per night, and we have a dump station, we have water, we have rubbish, so it's great value. And we are close into town and there's hardly anyone here. There's only us and other caravans just arrived and a camper van that's in. So we're just going to go for a wander into the small little town of Murchison. So from our campsite in Murchison, we've driven towards the west coast into the Buller Gorge and stopped at the site of the old mining town Lyell. Now they used to mine the gold through here in the 1880s, and we're going to go for a bit of a walk, a bit of a hike in. This is also the start of the Old Ghost Road. Now the Old Ghost Road goes from Lyell through to Seddonville towards the west coast. It's about an 85-kilometre trail, which we won't be doing today. It's also a mountain bike track, so we'll be walking part of it. That will be taking us into where the old town was set up, and batteries and cemeteries and all sorts, so we'll see what all that's about. So we've been walking for about 55 minutes from the car park. We've seen the cemetery, we've carried on, and we're heading towards the battery site where they had the big batteries going, and it's another 40 minutes in from where we are at the moment. So this, oh God, we're in the middle of nowhere, and this was where they had a hotel and a boarding house. And the drays used to come along here pulling the wagons. Hard to imagine. Nothing left of it now. Just a few diggings really. Shame. And that was back in the 1870s. And here we have the Kiwis battery. It's a 10-head battery which was all brought up in pieces up the old Ghost Road at the time through the Buller Gorge. So we've driven around 30 kilometres from Murchison, where we camped for the night, to Lake Rotorua. It's one of the lakes in the Nelson Lake District. Just beautiful. So we're still at Lake Rotorua, and we decided to come and do the Braeburn walk, a 1.5 hour loop track to the waterfall. Made it to the end of the track by the waterfall, but Scotty thinks he can go further, and for obvious reasons I'm just going to stay right here, quite comfortable, thank you. Oh dear. And in the meantime, still getting a cracker of a view of the waterfall. Look at that. So we're about a 1/4 hour drive from the walk that we just completed, and we've driven to Kawatiri. Now this is the site of where the railway line finished, well just a little bit further on at Goan, but this was the railway line started to be built in 1873 from Nelson, and it was to continue all the way through to a junction that you would have been able to jump on another train and take you through to Greymouth, or even further afield back to Christchurch. But it was never very profitable. It ran at a loss from day one. It was quite a tricky line to put in, and it was actually under construction from 1873 right through to about 1931, and they pulled the plug eventually in 1955, much to the disgust of a lot of people that lived in Nelson at the time. So there's about a 1.5 kilometre walk loop track that can take you through the Pikawai tunnel, which is one of the closest tunnels to here, not the longest on the track, that's the Spooner tunnel. But from the car park here at Kawatiri, it's only 20 minutes or so, so it's a nice short walk. We did extend our stay at the Murchison NZMCA park by a day, so we're now going to be there for 3 nights. We just wanted to finish off a couple of tracks. The weather has just been so beautiful, and there is forecast for rain later in the week, so we decided to stay another day and just tick off the list a couple of other walks we wanted to do. Well, we've done 3 extra walks today, so now we are at the Skyline walk, and it's taken us up to the summit where we get glorious views over Murchison. So on the sign it says 1.7 kilometres and as an hour return, so
well, I'm thinking about
the first
45 minutes is actually the climb up. And
say that again?
I think 45 minutes of that is the climb up and 15 minutes down.
I think so. You basically start climbing as soon as you leave the car park, and we've just got to the top now, and it has taken us 40 minutes.
About 40 minutes.
Yeah, so it's a really good climb. So there is Little Murchison down there.
There is that stop up
And
on the right hand side when you're coming up. You can see the valley.
Here you can see the valley off to in the other direction, which I took a video of just earlier. We can just see the tip of our caravan down there in the park. Great view, great walk. So tick, tick and tick for today. Thank you very much, Murchison.